दही स्वाद जमी है ना खाइए दही
पनीर की सब्जी बहुत अच्छी बनी है
थैंक यू समीर आपको पता है टेड टॉक्स केम टू मिनेसोटा
Yeah.
एडाइना कब
You told so I heard.
Hi there, my name is Sandrine. And my name is Marilee. And we're coming to you from our beautiful home here in Perth, Western Australia. 2 years ago from today, we were stuck slaving our time.
Behind metro. It's always better to go behind metro. In your private or professional life. Anywhere and anytime. Try to push your limits well beyond your comfort zone. Try to not stay comfortable.
क्यों बंद क्यों कर दिया
It was like really. It was slowing down.
I am a mathemagician. What that means is I combine my loves of math, or I should say maths, and magic to do what I call mathemagics. But before I get started, I've got a quick question for the audience. By any chance, did anyone here in the audience happen to bring with them this afternoon a calculator? If you have one, perhaps on your phone or somewhere, and you're pretty comfortable using it, raise your hand. I'll need a couple of people to help me out here. I see 1, 2, and perhaps one more. 3. Would the 3 of you bring out your calculators and join me up here on stage, and let's give these volunteers a nice round of applause. Come on up. Great. Over on this side, please. Awesome. Now, since I have not had the chance to work with these calculators, I need to make sure that they are all working properly. Would somebody get us started by giving us a 2-digit number, please? How about a 2-digit number? Just yell one out. Oh, okay, that's fine, 74. And another, how about another 2-digit number? How about on this side? 39. Multiply 74 times 39 on the calculator. Make sure you get 2,886, or the calculators are not working. Do each of you get 2,886? Give them a round of applause.
You see how fast you do the multiplication?
Now, I noticed that took some of us a little bit of time to get the answer. That's okay. I'll give you a shortcut for multiplying even faster on the calculator. There's something called the square of a number, which most of you know is taking a number and multiplying it by itself. For instance, 5 squared would be 25. 6 squared would be 36. 73 squared would be something else. Yeah. So now, on most of these calculators, they have little shortcut buttons that allow you to square numbers even faster. What I'm going to try and do is to square, and you might test it, make sure you could square 5 or 6 with it, but what I'm going to try and do is to square in my head 3 2-digit numbers faster than they can do on their calculators, even using the shortcut method. What I'll ask is 3 people, how about in the third row here, 1, 2, 3, each yell out a 2-digit number, and if you would square the first one, the second, and the third one, I will try and race you to the answer. So quickly, a 2-digit number, please. 24, great. Next. What was that? 98, and one more. 26. Would you call out your answers, please? 576. 9,604. 676. Give them a round of applause. Let me try to take this one step further. I'm going to try to square some 3-digit numbers this time. I won't even write these down. I'll just call them out as they're called out to me. Anyone at all call out a 3-digit number? Anyone on our panel verify the answer? Now, if I get the answer right, give me a big thumbs up. If I make a mistake, let me know and I'll try and fix it. A 3-digit number, anyone? 576 is 331,776. Yes, good. How about another 3-digit number, sir? A 3-digit number. 103 is 10,609. Way too easy. Another 3-digit number. 3-digit number, please. 125 is 15,625, but that's 5 to the 6th power, so that was easy too. How about another 3-digit number, sir? 985 is 970,225. Yes, thumbs up if it's right. One more three-digit number, sir.
Push it in, let's go. Back to home.
Before this new.
Huh?
Why did you turn it off?
We're like almost done.
My name's
Understand
Tom,
कर कैसे रहा है वो?
and I've come here today to come clean about what I do for money. Basically, I use
Las
my
Vegas.
mouth in strange ways in exchange for cash. I usually do this kind of thing in seedy downtown bars and on street corners, so this mightn't be the most appropriate setting, but I'd like to give you guys a bit of a demonstration about what I do.
So let's move on to some more interesting stuff. By now, you might have heard about Isaac Newton in your high school careers. You might have heard about him from, prisms or whatever he might have done. So, in 1665, Isaac Newton was at the University of Cambridge. Now, for those of you who really know your history, at that time, Cambridge had closed due to the plague. So Isaac Newton, he didn't have a way to learn. He had to stop learning, and he was probably, hiding in a dormitory with his cat running from the plague. Now, while he was doing this, he decided he had to stop learning, but he didn't want to stop thinking. Okay? So, because of that, he was thinking about this problem in astrophysics. And specifically, I think he wanted to calculate the motion of the moon around the Earth. So I sort of reamped that problem into the case of Mercury around the sun. So, okay. What he did was, in order to solve this problem, he created calculus, Newton's three laws, the universal law of gravitation, the reflecting telescope to check his work, and optics, and all this crazy stuff. In that 2 years that he had stopped learning. So, I guess that was really good for us, because at that time, Newton had to stop learning. But when he stopped learning, he started thinking, and he created science. And, okay, that's just great. We now have a theory of physics. So, okay, he could have probably been some top scholar. He could have had a 4.0 GPA. He could have been on the dean's list. He could have had his professors proud. But he wouldn't have created anything if he didn't stop learning. Newton needed to start thinking and think of things with his own unique perspective in order to, create his theory. So now let me formally introduce myself, because I did not do that at the beginning of the talk. So, about 11 years ago, I was diagnosed with this thing called autism. What that meant was I was focusing in things in such extreme detail that it seemed like I wasn't thinking at all. Basically, I'd be like, oh, look, here's this reflection of that light, so there's a light up here, but oh, there's my shadow, so there's a light back there, and I look over, and it's over there. Okay. Okay, so because of that, people thought I would never learn because it just looked like I was just staring into the open. It looked like I wasn't doing anything at all. So people told me I would never learn, I'd never think, I'd never talk, I'd never tie my shoes, which, okay, they might have had a point on, I'm wearing sandals. So,
Huh?
You know. But however,
I
at
know,
that
so
age,
this mean?
Yeah.
I went to the Barnes and Noble and I got a textbook, and from the data that was in the textbook, I derived Kepler's laws. When I wasn't supposed to be learning or 24 hours. I know you guys may have school or whatnot, even though it's a Saturday. For the next 24 hours, don't learn anything. You are not allowed to learn anything for the next 24 hours. However, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to go into some field. I mean, you all have some passion. I don't know about it. I've been talking to you for 11 minutes. I have no idea what you guys are interested in. But you guys have some passion all out there, and you all know what it is. So I want you to think about that field instead of learning that field. And instead of being a student of that field, be the field. Whether it's music or architecture or science or whatever. And I want you to think about that field, and who knows, maybe you can create something. Thank you very much. I'm Jacob Barnett.
I think the autistic kid. Do this. What's the area for the top one?
25.
So we call 25. What's the area for the bottom one?
75.
No, I mean ऐसा मत करो. 15 times 3 is
60. 45.
3 बार तो बोला आपने. 45 लिखो.
Okay. Mom? My foot's falling asleep again. Oh, sorry. Are you okay?
Yeah. समी क्योंकि आपने ऊपर नहीं रखा है. ऊपर रखो पैर को.
Which one?
दोनों पैर.
It's not even on there.
नहीं ऊपर मतलब कि उसके ऊपर. दूसरी चेयर के ऊपर रखो.
It hurts when I put it up there.
Falling asleep here.
No, right here.
अच्छा. चलो इसको ऐड करो. So 25 plus 45. 45 लिखो ले पहले. No, fix this 45 यार. 45 plus 25 is
70. How simple.
m square meter square. Okay, so what's the? Let's divide it in two parts first. What's the triangle and what's the rectangle? Yeah. Let's fix this stretch. ठीक करो उसको. ठीक से draw करो line. Straight line draw करो. भी बात करते हैं मम्मी से. एक काम कर लो. What's the height of this?
The height is 6.
लिखो h equals 6.
Or do I hold it like this? Because whenever I hold it like this, I feel that my pencil isn't stable enough. When I hold it like this, it
Yeah,
feels
because
like
you're
it's
used
secure.
to of this. So just height is 6. Base is
Height is 6.
yeah, I know. Sikh people. What's the base, Samir?
I'm finding out. Yeah, 6.
What's the
Or
base?
no. 6.
This is the height.
Oh, height. Okay, the base is 13.
Yep.
No, how is it 13? Well, if you see
The entire
yeah.
base.
Oh, yeah, this one.
So the triangle का area कितना है?